Yeah, I already started it, and then I thought about making the video. But yeah, I've had these cables previously from Harbor Freight, 2-gauge 130C rated. Now I don't know if this came in the package or if when I was cutting it open, if I nicked it, but I had to put electrical tape over it because it was nicked. Pissed me off. But these are still, they're not even like warm. They're just like warmer. You know what I mean? And I don't feel any heat coming out of the battery where the BMS is right here. So well, let me do some here. Yeah. So I used original positive that had the 2, and then it would converge into 1 right here. I think it makes a total of 3 gauge or something like that. It's like 2 6 gauges put together, and then it's like 3 small ones that come with the BMS, the battery, and then they go from the BMS to the battery, and the 3 small ones that go up right here from the BMS. The BMS is rated for 200 amps, like continuous. So I'm drawing 154, 155 amps because as the voltage goes down, 11.8 now, 1.56 kilowatts. So it's pretty much the inverter is a 2000 watt inverter. So yeah, cables are not even hot. Yeah, they're not even hot. So $42 at Harbor Freight, and I got the free bucket with the coupon because it was a free bucket coupon. You know, if you spend more than I think like $24 or $14, it was giving me 2. I saw 2 different coupons, but yeah. So I'm just doing testing. Yeah, no, I should cover that up. Blah blah blah. And this came from a heater that I had. It was a heater, and I put a different cord on. I probably could put this back on the heater, but yeah. Oh, I'm getting zapped. Oh, I'm getting shocked. Ooh. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, water's getting pretty hot. So, and this is a good way to do it. This is a resistive load, so it's no inductive load or anything like that. As you can see, it's bubbling, boiling, and doing its thing. You know. That's a 20 GFCI. It's a 12 gauge cable. And the cable going to the terminal block is actually 10 gauge coming off the board, and the relays are rated for 40 amp at 277 volts. So this thing's built pretty good. They wasted a lot of space in there, but it's built pretty good. It's got a nice Toyota transformer versus a square transformer that's in there. Maybe that's why it doesn't buzz when I use the Keurig as much. It'll buzz a little bit, but this thing really buzzes. This thing gets crazy loud. It sounds like a machine gun going off when I'm using a Keurig. I don't know. It's gotta be that triac in there, and it's causing a back feeding noise condition and making it do something in there. But yeah, this is a nice inverter. Paid $425 for it though, so it's got some damage already from the L brackets. I had on top of the battery with L brackets from going forward. This part right here was facing this. I mean, I could turn this around, but I don't want the cables to really sag down to the. It's getting warm right here now. I might go back in the box and grab me. I might be able to take 4 cables total, 2 and 2, 2 on one side of the BMS, 2 on the other, and wire it to the battery, and wire 2 here. 4 gauge cables. That would make it like 2 watt or something like that. Yeah, it's getting warm right there, and I'm pretty sure the BMS is pretty hot. Yeah, this is cool to the touch. This is getting pretty warm, so I might have to rebuild this a little bit better. But then I could always just run the other cable to here from the positive, the cable that's like this, but with my own terminals on it. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that. So yeah, like I said, this is getting pretty warm though. Zero it back out. holding steady though. So yeah, lithium batteries, like, they actually hold their voltage pretty good. It's pretty hot right there. I'm sure that BMS is, the BMS in here is getting pretty hot too. But the thing I want to do is I want to hook these right to the lithium cells and do a charging test and everything. Because if I don't need to use the BMS, then why not, right? I mean, I still want to get the Dally, but in the meantime, why use the BMS if I don't need to, right? So maybe explore that option. But I mean, it's starting to boil though, so it's a whole gallon of water. As you can see, it's already, yeah, that's pretty hot. Shit, it's pretty hot. So, but I'll let the test continue. As you guys can see, there's steam coming off of it now. So, help to put some moisture back into the air anyway. So, you know, but that's why I put it right there in the center. I don't want one hot spot. I want it to be as hot as possible all the way around. You know what I mean? And then go from there. So, yeah, it's came out of my other RV water heater that I had. It was like a Suburban or something like that. I took it all apart and I threw the tank in the trash. I should have kept it. Yeah, I know, it was stupid of me to do that. But it had no insulation around it. Probably could have gotten some like rock wool or something, wrapped it in a towel or blanket or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty hot right there. I mean, you see, I can smell through the holes right here. Yeah, it stinks a little bit. It's got like a weird smell coming out of it, but that's just the way it is, you know. I'm pretty sure the BMS is pretty hot, so, but it is what it is. They're going strong, 154, 156 amps, somewhere around there. All right, let me shut this door here. Getting chilly now. I need to go grab my charger for this ratchet battery. Yeah, like I said, it's a pretty decent test. So kit was warm. I mean, it's warm right here though, but that's because the heat's being transferred from this hot terminal. It's being kind of bleeding into the cable here. I think that's what it is. But it's not hot or anything. It's just, you know. Yeah, I mean, I can keep my hand on for a little bit and then it's pretty hot. I have it down super tight, and even on the inside I have the connection pretty tight, but yeah, like I said, it's just the way it is. So, alright, well, I'm going to get out this thing. I just wanted to show you guys this. So, alright, have a great night.